Hello, it's your boy Davidoff. So I am on holiday on Wednesday when the Gold Coast game happens. Before the game even starts, literally hours before it starts, I already have been departed from the UK. So there's no way I can make a video in between because I come back from holiday on the Tuesday before finals week 1. So the finals game, I'm pretty sure is confirmed now. The two qualifying finals on Thursday and Friday. So I mean, that's going to be confirmed anyway, but I mean, like, the qualifying final specifically on Thursday and Friday. So before the qualifying final, I believe, was it the Collingwood game? I can't remember. It's one of the two, regardless. Before the qualifying final, I'll be back, but only 2 days before. So I can't come back on Tuesday evening and then record all these videos, upload all of them on Wednesday, and be like, yes, guys, that's great. Let's rush all of them. I don't want to do that. Instead, I want to just get these videos out. So 3 videos on this channel and 6 videos on the main channel, all AFL related, and should all be uploaded throughout this week. I say 6 videos on the main channel. 2 of those are Stupid Idiots. So those will be like more than 2 videos. So it'll probably be a lot more like 10 videos on the other channel. But on this channel, 3 videos. This video to recap, predicting the finals, predictions, week 1 will be on this channel. And also ranking Guernseys. Yeah, we're going to rank all the Guernseys, assuming the one on Tier Maker is correct. We're going to rank some Guernseys on the AFL, on this AFL season. Have a bit of fun at the end of the season. And then there's a bunch of other videos that will be uploaded on our main channel. And you'll see them in due course. So get subscribed on both, because I'll be predicting on this channel for the rest of the final series. But yeah, it is currently Monday night. It's 1 AM now, so it's actually Tuesday. So I got limited time because I'm working on Tuesday as well. So I got to be in bed in about... I still got 3 or 4 hours till I got to be in bed anyway. I can still have a good 8 hours sleep, even if I sleep at 5 in the morning, which is great. I'm talking too fast. It's because I'm tired and it's going to feel like it's rushed. That's because it is. But this is the only time I can record these videos. I won't have too much time tomorrow after work because it won't be too long between me coming home and departing. So... I need to get as much sorted as possible and finish up in the editing by tomorrow. But hopefully I can get some videos up tonight. But I need to start recording ASAP right now. So let's do this. I might have to do the same intro, not as long, but a similar intro to every video, just so people are in the know, because not everyone's going to watch every video. So people might not watch this one, watch the next one, you know. So I got to keep doing the intro, but hopefully not as long as this one. It's already been 3 minutes on the camera. Anyway, I got one wrong, which is a bit frustrating because I changed my West Coast tip. I tipped West Coast, but because Port Adelaide won and I tipped them, I thought to myself, I've got a chance of getting an unprecedented 10 out of 10. Who gets 10 out of 10? Bloody no one, because there's never a 10-game round. It might be in future, obviously, if they add a 20th license, which I fully expect them to do as long as Tasmanian Devils are successful. I don't think the odd number is going to be very nice for the format, so I think they'll eventually have another license in. But that's way in the future. Even the Devils are not here yet. They're still 3 years away. So let's not think about that now. But regardless, 10 games in a round, that's unheard of. And it won't be heard of for a long while anyway. So I thought, hey, a serious chance of 10 out of 10. Let me change the tip to Sydney. West Coast were winning at half time. I thought, oh dear, what have I done? But Sydney came to their senses eventually. all that stress, all that hunger and desire to get 10 out of 10 just for Freo to mess it up. But fair play to Freo. Credit where it's due. They've been accused of being frauds, not just by me, but by many people. Accused of not being good enough, being inconsistent, choking at the end of the season, choking finals opportunities like last year. Against all odds, they have got a massive win away in Melbourne at Marvel Stadium against the Western Bulldogs. They have scored over 95 points 18 times this season. Over 95 points 18 times this season. Granted, they've lost some of those games, but that is a high-scoring team. You have to score high to beat them most of the time. 18 games, think about that, right? You play, 23 games a season, and there's 2 bye rounds. I'm just saying, like, that's actually that's insane. In a 24-round season with 2 bye rounds, 18 games over 95 points. That's ridiculous. The point is, you got to do well with your goal scoring against the Western Bulldogs. Freo did it. And especially considering how they played against Brisbane with all those behinds they hit. A game that could have been much closer, but they ended up getting smashed because they couldn't kick straight. To do that, fair play. Fair play. Everything else is right though. Picked everything. I wanted Hawthorn to win though. I wanted Hawthorn to win because I wanted top 4. Because either way, we either go to Perth and we struggled against them in the regular season game. Yes, I know we had a good first 3 quarters, but the fourth quarter weren't good enough. But I don't want to go to Perth again personally. But if we don't go to Perth, we go to play the Giants, and that's going to be a tough game. Having said that, I wouldn't be too afraid. I'd be like, it's a tough game that we could definitely lose, but I wouldn't be like, oh, we can't win this game. I'd definitely feel like I'd have a little bit of confidence. The Giants have won a finals game in a little while, I think. They lost in straight sets last year, and they lost the year before. I think they lost their last 3 finals games. I think that's not too bad. I know it's been mentioned to me that they normally win at least one finals game every season, every time they make it, but they didn't do it last year, so maybe that streak is over. But still, Giants in Sydney will be tough, and so will Freo and Perth. If we had won against Brisbane, it would have been Geelong. Obviously another very tough game, but if you lose that, there's still a double chance. I'd rather have had that. I'd rather have had a double chance and a fight against Geelong than playing either the Giants or Fremantle. Even though Geelong are a much better team, I'd rather have played them. So, yeah, that's where I'm at right now. But, yeah, this is where we are, and we could be 8th, assuming Gold Coast beat Essendon, and they should. The percentage, I think, is 120.1 to 120.9, so they don't need that big a margin to actually overtake us. So we'll see how that goes down. So yeah, this tip I assume will be right, but if Essendon wins somehow, I don't know what else to say really. That is just ridiculous. But again, I'm recording this before my holiday. That's why I can't talk about it now, because obviously the game's not happened yet. It is what it is. But I got to get these videos out before and not after, because obviously I come home the 2 days before the finals, and I come back on Tuesday, like at night. I come back at night on Tuesday, so I would just have Wednesday, and I'm working that day, and I'm working Thursday, and Friday, and the Saturday. I won't have time to record. I'll just be streaming the game reactions. Right, so obviously I got eliminated from these, so that is what it is. I got 146 tips in total. Not the best of seasons for me. Obviously, I could get one more. The highest out of everyone, Mark M, the fitter. Does he fit things in rooms? Does he build cupboards in people's rooms? I don't know. But he's currently first. And depending on what tips have gone on here, you know, it could change, but I highly doubt it. I highly doubt. He's probably tipped Gold Coast. If he's tipped Essendon, they'll tip Gold Coast. Then I guess that could be quite interesting, but there'll be a tiebreaker and stuff like that. But I'm thinking too much about that. In my own comp, I'm 19th. Poor showing. Christopher W. It's a W for him. 156. Quite a clear and clean cut winner there. Second was quite close. Got within two. Second to 10th. Yeah, second to 10th. Just 2 tips in that. That's not too bad. I recognise Ross Strangio. Arrives in my chat a few times. I recognise Caleb. If I don't recognise your name, don't be offended. I probably just forgot. But I mainly just recognise the names that are in my chat all the time in the streams. Yeah, there's me. Yay. Jonathan C. I see you. I know Daniel P. I know him. I know Mr. Cash. That's not Luke Man, is it? No, it's not. But it's another Luke. It's another Luke. We got Kate, Everton lover. Was she in my chat before? I don't think she was. Got Anthony. I'm reading out names now. Evocado. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. There's Mask McGee. He's just hit 100. What's going on, Mask? I expect better from a betting man. And here you got Carlos free accounts. 2 of them on the same amount of tips. and one of them's beating him by 2 points. That's something else. We got the Carlo Battle Royale right here. Well, Carlo's bottom, joined with Carlo. And Terence, Eddie, Matt, Brett. Well, actually, no, not Brett. Brett has got one more. Again, obviously, one game's not happened yet. But right now, we got 5 joined spooners. But we'll give it to Carlo because he's got 2 accounts in the spoon category, so he's got to be bottom. So yeah, that is my tipping recap. I just wanted to make a video just to like show you how I did, because I had a feeling I'd do quite well. And I was kind of hoping that the Bulldogs would have won, because then I would have been talking to you like, oh, I got 9 out of 9, guys. I'm going to get 10. Not going to happen now. Not going to happen now. But a strong finish. I had a 9 a few rounds ago and an 8. I had a 9 and an 8, I think, after round 19. So, and I got another... I should have a number 9 here. So I'll take it. It's not bad. So this is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day and goodbye.
Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever